Now something else that he does are these crazy bass things. And he does these kind of along with this minor slide thing. So I'm going to show you the minor slide thing first. That's what I call it. Like this. And so this, what he's doing, it sounds like he's sliding from the 3rd fret of the 5th string down to about the 7th fret. Maybe a little farther. Kind of tails off. And then an open D string, 4th string. And sometimes, like the first time he does it, I think he just plays, lets that hang, and then does this little chord riff, C7, F, before going into the rest of the song. Other times when he does this, very quickly he throws down a D minor chord. I'm not sure how he plays it. I'm going to play it just with a bar chord shape, because that's what I'm familiar with. Something like that. And then sometimes throughout the song he'll do the minor chord. He'll do like this repeated stop time thing where he does this. Let me play it in context. That's where those crazy bass runs come in. But what it sounds like he's doing is he's sliding, open D, D minor, and then an A chord. First I thought it was a minor, but to me it sounds like he's playing a major chord. And he's just getting the top or the bottom 4 strings or so, it sounds to me like. Does like 5 or 6 times. I'm not even sure if he's keeping time on that. He just keeps doing it. And then when he's ready to go back to the verse, he does a little bass run and then that same chord riff to get into the 1. So the minor type things, this, that's all he's doing. Sliding on the bass note, 5th string, 4th string, minor, major. So that's, you'll hear that. If you listen to the original, which you really need to do to play the song, you'll hear that. Now the bass slides, the ones that I can figure out, the first one I think is the easiest one, where he starts maybe at the 3rd fret, and then kind of works his way down to somewhere close to the 13th fret, which is where the F is. Usually when you hear guys do these crazy slide things, there's some kind of rhyme to it, some kind of reason to where they start and where they finish. They're not just randomly on the guitar going somewhere. So if you hear a lick like this, and it's in the key of G, he probably starts it from the G, or from a note in the G scale. So for this one, we're going to start at the 3rd fret of the 5th string, and just kind of back and forth all the way up the neck. And you can mix that up and make it your own. So let me put this in context one time. From the stop. And then into the verse. That time, I'm not sure on this one. It sounds like he's sliding from somewhere on the neck to the 13th fret of the 5th string, 4th string, and 3rd string. Or somewhere in that vicinity. So it's 5th string, 4th string, 3rd string. Or Actually, I think it's that he does it the other way. Third string, fourth string, fifth string. Let me do that one more time. And then he goes. Yeah, that's it. And that's another one of these crazy bass things that he does. Again, when he does it, he does this like 5 times. The song. Sorry, I got that reversed. Could do it that way too, but I think on his recording he starts on the third string. Then one more that he does is just the opposite, where he's going, and he's sliding from the 12th, 13th fret of the third string, 13th fret of the fourth string, 13th fret of the fifth string. He does it quick. It's kind of tough, so let me put that in context. That. That's kind of hard to play. I'm just learning the song. That's what he's doing. It sounds like it. Now, if you listen to it, you may hear something different, but he's doing these crazy slides, and he does 3 of them. And the first one, just on the fifth string. The next one sounds like he's doing it sliding up on the third, fourth, and fifth strings, and the last time, third, fourth, and fifth going the other way. Kind of cool, those crazy slides. You don't hear anybody else really do that kind of thing on the acoustic guitar. And then there's one more thing that he does during one of the stop times, which is a little different. And I don't have this one completely figured out, but I'll show you what I think he's doing, and you can help me with it. So let's just do a verse, and I'll do a whole verse, and then we'll do the stop time. What he's doing, he's sliding on, it sounds like on the fifth string, maybe to the 8th fret, which is an F. And he's doing this D shape F chord, which is just a D chord. Move it up. Now it's an F. And it sounds like the picking. Gary Davis would do a lot of these roll picks. Thumb, finger, thumb. And he's going. And then with this pinky, he's getting the 8th fret of the first string and still playing the chord. Something like that. So the whole riff, whoops. Something like that. Whoops. Keep messing up because when I listen to the song on the original recording, it's an F. Sounds like it's an F sharp. So I put a capo on the first position, and I had the positions learned that way. Now I'm trying to do it in F without the capo. I'm going to the wrong spot. But anyway, let's do that one more time. Something like that. And it's that rapid picking, thumb, finger, thumb. And he plays it all together, kind of in a jumble. So that is really the basics of Reverend Gary Davis's Devil's Dream. Now you can play it, taking all those different licks, and play it in any order, any way that you want. Let me go through one time and try to play the whole song for you, or most of it. And I may not play it perfectly, but you'll see how the whole thing fits together. Before we go, let me try to play the song all the way through one time so you can see what it sounds like. fun to play. I left out a couple things. I think I played a couple things backwards or different. And I've only played that song live once, so I'm trying to learn it too. And that's one of the reasons I taught it, so I would have to go through and figure everything out. Now I just got to learn how to play it smoothly. So I'm sharing this with you. If you know anything else about this tune, how to play some of those slides or anything like that, show me. Let me know. I want to see it. But this is my acoustic lesson, and I call these lessons, but in a lot of ways I'm showing you kind of what I figured out, and if there's anything you know, I'd really welcome the contribution, because I'd like to figure out these tunes and understand the guitar better and understand these styles better. So that's Reverend Gary Davis playing his version of one of his versions of Devil's Dream. There's another great lesson on a DVD by Ernie Hawkins called The Blues Guitar of Reverend Gary Davis, where he teaches this tune, and it's a lot different. And he doesn't do all the little slides and stuff. I heard there's one version that Gary Davis did that has all that on it. And let me check real fast. If I go to my music on my computer, and let me click and check Devil's Dream. It is on a tune called Pure Religion and Bad Company. Pure Religion and Bad Company. And it says it's from 1991 is when they put that together, so if that helps you. And I downloaded the version that I just showed you from Amazon MP3. I'll be back in July with another acoustic lesson. And if you have any questions, comments, let me know. And I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you learned something from it. And I hope you can get into this tune the way I do. Hope you can figure it out faster than I can. Good luck.